Marissa, and I'm going to be showing you a box that I bought from Wish. This is a 3-tier plant shelving that you can have either inside or outside, so it's quite lovely. I received it yesterday and I wanted to unbox it on video. The box was fairly easy to open, but I don't think you really care. Alright, so, and I'm just doing this, it's mainly for people that want to have a look at Wish items or eBay, anything online items that you put together, because sometimes they can be a bit tricky. If you're anything like me, I don't really like to look at instructions and quite often have to redo it. So anyway, I have a glance. This is one part of the, I call it a shelving planter, and I've just leaned that against the table and I'm pulling out the other one. So I was quite impressed because the quality was quite good. Took a while to get to me, I'd say about 6 weeks. So if you're in any rush, don't buy it from Wish or eBay, they take forever. At the moment anyway. Okay, and what I did find with this was that it's mainly the screws and the tiny little bolts. They're quite hard to put on, screw on. I was just wondering because my hands are quite large, and I would presume that there'd be a lot of men putting this together, and it's quite tricky because they're so tiny and I kept dropping them. But in saying that, it was quite an easy thing to do. First thing I like to do when I get these kinds of packages that I'm putting together is just lay everything out in front of me, see what I have, match it up to the instructions. Half the time I can't read it, and then I go ahead. Quite often my husband will come past and say, "I think you've done something wrong," and when he does that, it pretty much puts me on track. He wasn't around today, so that didn't happen, but I got it right. Yep, so basically with this planter, all 3 shelves are the same, so you don't need to worry about where you're placing them. The screws and the, I don't know what you call them, washers. No, they're not washers. The bit that you put on the back, the little bolts, they are all the same, so no need to worry about that. The only thing I can tell you is that just be careful that when you're putting the shelving that there's a intricate pattern at the front. It's not, just put it at the front and it needs to be hanging down. And if you do that, you'll get it right. So here I am screwing everything into place. Quite enjoyed doing this, and I get a lot of satisfaction from it. There is a bar that comes with it that seems like it doesn't belong anywhere, but if you turn the planter to the back, you will see that you just put a bolt, 2 bolts, one on each side, and it'll hold the frame in shape, and it won't, just helps it keep together better. So I'm almost done here. Yeah, so you put them in, you can screw them with your fingers, but then you have some tools there. You have something that's like a wrench to hold the bolt in place, or whatever that thing at the back is called. And then you have the Allen key that helps you tighten the bolt, the screw, whatever you like to call it. Quite easy. If you're a female and don't normally put things together, this is a good way to learn. It's quite simple and a lot of fun. Yeah, I kept dropping the tiny screws and stuff because, yeah, and I kept wondering, how do men do this because their hands are so much bigger. Okay, I'm almost done. It kept dropping. So yeah, just be careful of that. Just annoying, that's all. Everything's so small. You want them nice and tight, so, you know, you need to put a little bit of effort into it. Okay, all done. There you have it, easy peasy. Thank you, I hope you enjoyed that. Well, that's finishing product, and like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of stuff.